El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
DACA is an acronym for the Executive Order, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. So basically what it is a temporary protection program set for undocumented immigrants in this country.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously, I was excited about it. Everyone that I know was happy about it. Like, I know people that are already, like almost 30 years old with like families that were struggling to find jobs because they couldn't or going to school. And when DACA hit, like, it really gave them an opportunity to find better jobs and if they wanted to continue their education.
There's a lot of misconceptions concerning DACA recipients. People think it's an immigration reform, an amnesty. It is not. It's temporary. It doesn't lead to citizenship. It doesn't lead to residency. A lot of people out there think that we get help from the government, such as food stamps, financial aid to go to college. We don't get unemployment, get out of paying our taxes. So there are no benefits that we get that the average American citizen is able to get. So in essence, we're paying for protection that's literally just that protection.
We're only a few seconds away from the top of the hour when these states will be closing, and there are some big ones, especially California, the largest state in the United States with 55 electoral votes. Hawaii, that's where Barack Obama was born. It will be closing its polls. Idaho, Oregon, and Washington states, both of those states have been going Democratic in presidential contests in recent years. So in a few seconds, those states will be closing their polls, and presumably we'll be able to see what's going on and make perhaps a major projection at that point. This is a moment that a lot of people have been waiting for. This is a moment that potentially could be rather historic.
Hello, Chicago. This is our moment. This is our time to put our people back to work and open doors of opportunity for our kids, to reclaim the American dream and reaffirm that fundamental truth that out of many we are one, that while we breathe, we hope, and where we are met with cynicism and doubt and those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can. Thank you. God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. We need an approach that upholds our tradition as a nation of immigrants and a nation of laws, and it is possible to do that. It makes no sense to expel talented young people who, for all intents and purposes, are Americans, simply because of the actions of their parents. Effective immediately, the Department of Homeland Security is taking steps to lift the shadow of deportation from these young people. Eligible individuals who do not present a risk to national security or public safety will be able to request temporary relief from deportation proceedings and apply for work authorization. This is the right thing to do for the American people. Baby, I didn't ask for an argument. I'm answering your question. It is the right thing to do for the American people, and here's why.
The current DREAM Act allows for a pathway to residency, so it's a process of about 13 years, if I'm not mistaken. So it would allow us to become a resident and then a citizen and actually be someone, actually be like a real member of society, I want to say. That's what a lot of us yearn for, but also we just think about the part that it takes 13 years. In 13 years, I'll be 33, and that's if it's passed now. 33. At 33, I'll barely become a citizen, and that's like assuming it's passed now, which it probably won't be.
I mean, like, legit, how they say, like, this is the land of, like, immigrants. Like, if you think about it, America is literally not one culture. It's like the nation of all cultures that make it a country. When I first found out about it, I was surprised. What DACA has meant to me is truly just the opportunity to achieve what my parents had envisioned for me when they came to the United States, which I guess in a way of saying it really is a way to follow the American dream. I was born in Mexico City, Mexico. My family and I moved to Peoria, Illinois in November of 2003. So yeah, when DACA went into effect, it was like the perfect time for me because it came around the time where I was a sophomore in high school, so I was only 16. So if DACA wasn't a thing, it was around that time when I was turning 16 where I would have found the difficulties of being undocumented because I wouldn't be able to find a job because I don't have Social Security, or it would have been hard for me even to get a driver's license or permit. It prevented me from feeling those difficulties because I was able to get a driver's license, and with my Social Security I was able to find a part-time job as soon as I turned 16.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're sending people that have lots of problems. And they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
They have to fulfill a certain qualification, so like everyone that has DACA is a good person in this American society.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
As soon as I heard his statement, I knew that if he were to win the presidential election, it was going to be difficult, as if it already wasn't difficult. Knowing the Hispanic Latino community in the US and outside, we're very united and we are not one to be defeated easily. We're very resilient, and we've come out on top before with tougher legislation, with more people against us, and I think in these times of difficulty, it's when we come together the most, when we know that we have to fight and we have to unite.
What are you worried about with the state of DACA currently? What am I worried about? Nothing. I don't worry too much. But, I mean, it is a worry. I mean, I don't know. To me, I'm not worried because I feel like something better than what DACA was is gonna happen. I don't see it any other way. Like, if they try, like, yeah. So, like, I have hope, and I'm pretty sure something better than what DACA will happen.
I feel like we should be allowed to stand up for each other. It's not about a simple race, it's about us being human beings. It's about us being humans in general.
I started seeing the Dream Act movement, dreamers coming out and saying that they were undocumented and unafraid, and I realized that I had to be that same way if I wanted to change it. I could not afford to hide and to keep my story a secret if I wanted change to come about.
My name's Oneida. I am 20 years old. I'm a junior here at Southern Illinois University. And even though DACA is and was something temporary, for me it made me feel like I belonged. It made me think I'm accepted. I feel like I can actually be a part of the society and I don't have to hide, and we need you to spread knowledge and get as many people to join this movement. So we really, really, really need your help.
As many people have already said, it's an opportunity for everyone that has DACA to strive for something better, and I have hope that whatever the Supreme Court decides, there will be something better than what DACA was.